And we're live on Underground Wicked Radio, and the audio is fucking low. Hold up, fam. Let me check the settings here real quick. We got Spitz with us, and there we go. That's better. We are louder.
Hey guys, what's going on, man? That's right, man. You know what it is. Juggalo News Radio right here, Underground Wicked Radio. We got all the good stuff. What's going on, guys?
Chillin'. Easy, fam. Let you take the first question.
All right. Man, let's see. Let's get you with, damn, the train blew me away.
I can hear the train. I can hear the music. I can hear whatever's in the background.
That fucking train, man. I think
good.
it's
right
up, man.
Anyway, fuck the train. Trying to fuck up the interview, goddamn train.
The fucking train, man.
So, Spitz, I'm gonna ask you the very famous first question.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow you away with this one.
All right. I think I might be ready for it. Let's see.
Where'd you get your name?
All right, man. All right. So everyone's got their little story, man. Mine actually is a really stupid story for how I got my name. So, and there's kind of like a double meaning to it, but I'm going to tell you how the funny part of it, okay? So essentially what wound up happening, man, was I used to be on dope real bad. I'm just going to come out and say it, man. I was a dope fiend for about a year, man. It was pretty crazy. And back then, man, I was locked in the room, you know, homies would be in jail. I'd be taking care of their mamas, all kinds of shit, running dope back and forth in the complex, whatever. And so I have a lot of time to write, man. So I write raps, I do all this shit. Well, the homies got out and everything. We staying over at the flop house and shit, man. And I remember I was Scuzzy's over here like, man, I know this story. I was crashing really hard on some dope, man. And I was on a 6-day binge. It was pretty bad. And I remember I was laying there and I finished a cigarette. And I put it out in the ashtray, man. This ashtray, I mean, if you ever been to a flop house, man, you know that shit is just covered in roaches, ashtrays, all kinds of shit, man. So I picked this fucking ashtray up. And apparently I was dead asleep doing this, like snoring, man. I picked this motherfucker up, put it in my pocket. And I was like, emptied the motherfucker in my pocket and just kept my hand in there and just passed the fuck back out. And the homie Spitz was like, hey, man, what the fuck's going on, Spitz? What the fuck are you doing? I just spit in that motherfucker's face, man. And he was like, what the fuck, man? And I just, like, went back to sleep. And he went over there, he tried to shake me again. He was like, hey, man, what the fuck's going on? Sure enough, I did it again. And he slapped the shit out of me, man. He woke me up. He's like, what the fuck, man? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, man, we're going to start calling you Spitz. You spitting on motherfuckers and shit, man. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? And everyone in there was just bawling, man. It was fucking hilarious. So that's essentially where the first part of it kind of came from, man. And that's essentially what kind of created the whole mental name for it and everything. And it just kind of stuck, man. Everyone, you know, it's a single syllable fucking, you know, name and shit like that. It's easy to chant, shit like that. So I was like, fuck it, man. We're just going to keep it. So that's pretty much it.
That's what's up, man. See, I like names that have a little stories behind them. You know,
Yeah.
You got me a hard to get on, and, you know, where'd your name come from? I just have it.
Right. I just came up with it, man. I mean, you know.
my name starts with an A and something, so I put it together.
That happens too much. Wait.
Ain't really got no meaning behind it, but it's
Right.
refreshing to see somebody that actually has a backstory to it.
Hell yeah.
Here,
man.
I'll hit him with another generic question for you. What inspired you to start making music?
To start making music, well, that starts a long time before rap, as a matter of fact. Music started off in 2002, 2003 maybe, man. And we had this little band, me and the homie Scuzzy and my homeboy Martin. You know, it wasn't really a band, but it was kind of a band. We kind of threw a bunch of shit together. We was running on mixtapes and shit. I think I was like maybe 12, something like that. 12 or 13. Maybe I was 11. I don't know, man. We was young. But essentially I started off doing a lot of metal and shit like that. I was influenced by a lot of Cold Chamber and Deicide and, you know, Cannibal Corpse, shit like that, man, Slipknot, all that back in the day. On the Mayfield Kill Repeat and all that shit. It kind of just pulled me into it, and so I was like, all right, man, we're going to do this. So we go through it all. And I go through a few different people. We kind of lay down little demos here, little demos there. And I just really dug it, man. It was a real good outlet for that aggression, since apparently when my mom sent me in, you know what I'm saying, to go and do the psychological evaluation and all this shit, they're like, man, he got everything under the sun. He's, you know, bipolar class 2 manic depressive with, you know, fucking murderous shit, blah, 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 you know, ODD, OCD, bipolar, all this shit. And so, like, I kept telling them, I was like, man, you quit feeding me these pills, I'll be all right. Well, they wouldn't listen to me, so the only way I could do it, obviously I can't write it in the notebook. The teacher's going to tell the principal, right? Everybody's been down that road. So the only way I could do it was come out with all this hate, all this anger, all this other bullshit, man. And it just kind of progressed from there. And then in 2007, my homeboy JP was my guitarist for Cold Case. That's with 2 Ks. Got it tatted on the right arm, you know what I'm saying? And rest in peace, that motherfucker, man. He passed away in 2007. When he died, I told him, you know, on that deathbed that, you know, I was just dropping metal. I'm not doing metal. I'm not doing metal in a group, in a band. I still have the influences, all that good stuff. And so I was looking for another outlet for that aggression. You know, I'd had my son got taken away, still had a lot of aggression, you know what I'm saying, hard drugs, all this other shit. So I needed some way to get through it. And sure enough, there it is. It was born, and it's just kind of escalated from there. And so it's why it started off real dark in the past. I know a lot of people are like, man, bring back that old Spitz shit. That's just dark, blah, blah, blah. It's cool, but, you know, it's just I'm starting to finally get all that shit out of my system. And, I mean, you know, I've got a beautiful woman, got my friends, got my family. Everything's good now. You know, I'm not really struggling. I am like anybody, but I'm not struggling the way I was. And so there's not really a lot of that to let out anymore. So it's just kind of, that's why I'm in this transition period. That's why the new EP is definitely coming out the streets, coming out on my birthday, June 7th. That's going to be a big thing. Because it's kind of that transition period, and we're going to see how people like it, man. I mean, that's really all there is to it.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, though, man. Like, people don't understand that. Like, I'm going through that myself, Spitz. Like, people get so used to you being one way, they want you to stay one way.
Yep.
But they don't realize that the inspiration and the shit that we write about, like, we're not like that all the time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We've got our ups and downs just like everybody else does.
That's right, man. Everybody does. And that's really the big thing that people got to look at, man, because I was that dude. You know, 5-6 years ago, I was just like that, man. You know, I would listen to, that's where that whole bullshit, wannabe beef shit with Gruesome and me came from. You know, he was starting to transcend, do different things and everything. I got mad about it, man, because I really like the Phoenix. I like all that shit from back in the day, you know what I'm saying, on that Don Darko shit. And I got mad about it. I was like, man, why the fuck you changing? Why you mixing it up, man? You Gruesome. That's what makes you brutal, you know. And it took me a long time, up until just about a couple of years ago, to realize that you can only go as hard as you go, you know what I'm saying? But after you put it out like that, you don't need to keep proving yourself, man. People already know who you are and what you're about, but they want to know you as an artist, not just who you are at that point in time. People that truly care about you, they want to know more about you. And the only way to do that is to transcend and find new ways to express what's actually going on so that people can connect with. That's my opinion.
Oh, exactly.
Definitely.
Can't say it much better than that, man. People, you gotta adapt. You gotta adapt with what's going on.
Exactly.
You know, like, just like you said, man, the dark shit's wonderful. I love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what brought me into this game. You know, I took a break from it, came back, you know, hit it really strong again.
Right.
But I mean, like you said, it only goes so far.
That's right.
I've already told you that story, and now shit's starting. Now things are looking another way. It's time for me to do what I do best and adapt.
Right.
You know,
and the best way I can say it is, you know, one thing that I try to get everyone to realize, man, the people that hit me up, because I got it constantly blowing up, hey, man, when you going to come out with some new horror shit? When you going to do this? When you going to do that? And the one thing that I tell people, man, is if you look at a book, because, I mean, essentially that's all this music is to anybody. Doesn't matter, man. It's you writing that book, you telling that story. So if you're reading the same chapter over and over and over again, you're never going to know what happens at the end of the book, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of the best way I can explain it, man. It's whether or not you're still willing to read the book. Now, you knowing that there's a giant plot twist in the whole novel, right? So that's kind of how I look at it, man. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Here's another
Yes, sir.
generic question for him. We're going to go to the hot
Yeah.
seat here in a little bit. Who were your influences growing up?
My influences growing up, I had a lot of influences growing up, man. I mean, I have to say I wasn't huge into rap. I did love rap, but it had to be gritty. I mean, obviously, man, it had to be gritty. I liked a lot of SPM. You know what I'm saying? I liked a little bit of Pac. Not a lot of Pac, man. I liked a little bit of Pac. People give me shit. Oh, man, you ain't fucking this giant Pac fan. Nah, motherfucker. I ain't. You know, I ain't about this shit. I like a lot of Twisted, man. I love Twisted. I started that shit out with Free Show back in the day, man. I followed that for quite a while, man. It was a really good inspirational medium. But for me, a lot of this is just whenever nu metal really hit the scene in the mid-'90s, man, that was kind of what fused everything together with me, man. Like I said, whenever Korn and Power Man 5000, fucking Cold Chamber, and all this shit, I start seeing people mixing this rap style with this metal piece, and it's just like now, whenever I heard trap and metal for the first time, I was like, that's fucking dope, dude. That's like the hardest fucking shit. And so, like, back in the day, nu metal was the trap dubstep, you know what I'm saying, of today, back then. And so, like, when I heard it, I was always looking for the hardest, grindiest, you know what I'm saying, you just listen to it, and it just fucking just pushes you and gets your blood boiling, and you're just like, man, I'm ready to kill somebody. Like, this is fucking getting me to the point that I'm finna do something that's gonna land me in jail for 10 to 30 to life, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, if it wasn't gritty, I wasn't fucking with it. So it's a pretty broad spectrum on influences, man.
All right. Before we go to the hot seat, I want to bring something up. Spitz, do you remember when you used to post your beats on Facebook and somebody would try copying them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the good old days, man. I haven't made a beat.
Yeah.
I haven't made a beat in a long time, but I came pretty
You
damn
haven't?
close. No, I kind of fell off on all
Gotcha.
that. Yeah, it happens though. So
It does, man.
everyone tuning in knows what that siren means. It is time for Easy 606 Hot Seat. Time for him to ask the artist some off-the-wall questions. Nothing to do with the interview, but good shit. Easy 606. It's all yours.
You heard.
All right, man, let me smoke this cigarette real quick. Let me just light this real quick, because I have a feeling it's going to get hot. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's do this up. Talk to me, pal.
See, you my dude though, so I can't get too hot with you. Can't get too hot with you.
You can get as hot as you want, homie. I'm an open book.
All right, man. I'm gonna ask you the question a lot of people seem to enjoy.
Okay.
It's more of a fantasy type question. Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna be on some fucking Castaway type shit, and Tom Hanks type shit. You're gonna get trapped on an island for 5 years.
Okay.
Okay. You got a CD. You got a little CD player. You got enough batteries to last you for a while, but you can only have 2 albums
Mm-hmm.
to listen to. What 2 albums do you got with you?
If I was trapped on an island, man, I had 2 albums to listen to forever for like, what did we say, like a year? How long am I going to be on this island?
5 years.
5 years. What can I listen to? Okay, first thing that I'm going to listen to is Ashes of the Wake from Lamb of God, because I can listen to that bitch on repeat constantly.
That's a new one.
And then I'm gonna say after Ashes of the Wake, I'm gonna throw a rap one in there, and I'm gonna say the Purity album from SPM.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't heard SPM for a while.
But you know, you got caught up on that dumb shit, doing that stupid shit, man.
Yeah, I know.
But I still respect that music. Dude could be a piece of shit, but I respect that music. That's good shit, man.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
So he's Land of God and SPM.
Yep.
Nice combination. All right. Well, I want to know who's the one person, dead or alive, I don't care, any genre of music. If money was no option, and you could pick that one person to do a dream song or collab with, who would you pick?
Hands down, Des Fafara from Cold Chamber and Devil Driver. Hands down, don't give a fuck. That's my dream. If I can make that shit happen, that'd be dope.
Hell yeah. You know who Chad Gray is, don't you?
Yes, sir.
From Mudvayne and Hell Yeah?
Yes, sir.
That's my guy right there. That would be mine right there.
That's what's up, man. Chad Gray's a bad motherfucker, man. Matter of fact, I got to tell you a little story. I was at the Jägermeister tour, 2003, man. It was pretty badass. And I was there with my homeboy Dustin, man. And, like, we had the giant guardrail. It was fucking wonderful. You know, 2003, that was a good year for music, man, especially metal. And, it was cool, man. Slipknot had come out, they had done their shit. It was really fucking cool. Everyone was hyped up. Mudvayne came out, they do their shit, man. My homeboy wound up splitting his fucking head, dude, like on the guardrail. And people was crowd surfing this motherfucker's lifeless body. Like, he was alive, but he was unconscious. And they crowd surfed this dude for like 5 minutes, dude, through an entire track. And I was like, you gotta be fucking me, dude. And then, like, when they dropped him and he didn't get back up, like, the people came through, they got the stretcher, show was still going and shit. I was like, wicked. So, yeah, man, Mudvayne puts it down. Yeah. Back in them days when Chad Gray smashed his fucking face with a brick on stage, that shit was fucking wild, man. That was back in the day.
That dude's man. I don't know. He's always been one of my tops, man. Just that voice and that energy, man. Kill. But let's see. What else can we go with? Snickers, what kind of on my game, what kind of character should we choose? Are we gonna go with the
Let's go with movie characters, and I gotta choose one. I'm gonna choose
movie actors?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's go with science fiction movie characters. I want to choose the one from Mortal Kombat, the one with the 4 arms. I can't remember her name. Goro.
No. Yeah. For kick.
There we go. There's one for you.
What's her name? The female version of Goro.
Oh, shit, I know who you talk about, too. I don't remember her name.
Damn it, I can't remember her name either. It's like Shiva?
Yep.
Something like that, yeah. Sheba, I think that was her name.
Yeah.
That sounds right. We're going to say it's Sheba.
All right, we're going to go. The game's called Rape One, Marry One, Kill One.
Okay.
We're going to go. Shiva is one of them. Let's see, you want to go with science fiction. Actually, let's go with video game females.
Okay.
So we'll go with Shiva. We'll go with Chun-Li from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And we'll go with hey, Mario, the princess.
Peach.
What did you say?
You talking about Princess Peach?
Yep.
Princess Peach. So we're going to go with Princess Peach, Shiva, and Chun-Li.
Okay. Fuck one, kill one, marry one? I'm going to have to say definitely I'm going to have to fuck Chun-Li because she got them titties, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to marry Princess Peach because she a nice girl, but I know she a freak too because she be fucking around with them turtles, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to kill off old bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because that bitch got some arms on it, and I ain't going back to kill with no bitch that could beat my motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, bro. Them arms, she got 4 arms, boy. That's a lot of shit going on at once.
I mean, I barely got enough dick for one arm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to fuck with 4 other arms, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened if the bitch get more and she start choking me out with some of them, you know what I'm saying, beating the fuck out of me, and I end up dead. I seen that bitch rip motherfuckers in half and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to fuck with that, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Man, you get out of line, though, you get your ass raw.
Yeah.
The bitch smacked you 4 times at once.
Yup. And you don't want to, like, not pay for a dinner or movie with Sheila, you know what I'm saying? Because she going to be, like, yeah, she going to be mad as fuck. I ain't trying to do none of that. Can you imagine dating that bitch? Can you imagine marrying that bitch? Where's my food? Like, fuck, all right then. Like, I got you. Give me just a second. And, like, run the fuck out the house. Like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Fuck no, you somehow restraining order. So you got any, I know some people don't like to touch these topics, man, but you got any political, how do I say it? What's your political thoughts on the whole shit going on now, man? Like, do you see any ways to be independent?
No, I hear you. I would say I used to be a huge Trump supporter. Let's say that. Let's get political here, right? I used to be a huge Trump supporter, just because I like the idea of people working. I like lazy motherfuckers, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, you gotta be doing something, grinding, hustling, doing something. Like, you ain't sitting on your ass collecting my motherfucking tax money. I'll beat your ass. So that's kind of where I was sitting at with all the charades, all the shenanigans, all this other motherfucking bullshit, man. I really just kind of dropped that shit, and I've just been kind of looking at it from the same standpoint I did back in 2012, man. Like, you just got to kind of look at it, roll with the punches, and just say, well, man, throw your hands up in the air and say, well, whatever fucking happens winds up happening. Either way, you know what I'm saying? It's majority rule. I'd like to say that my vote counts. I like to believe that. I'm a pretty political dude when it comes to shit like that, regardless of my standpoint. But I just hope that regardless of whatever winds up happening, that it's going to be the right thing, and that people are going to band together and do the right thing, regardless of who's going to be the leader. You know, you can still have, the way that I look at it is like this, man. If you have a job with 20 people and you got one manager, and that manager's a piece of shit, those employees don't need to be shitty to each other just because that manager's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Find another manager to replace. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what it comes down to, and that's kind of how I look at it, man. You know, time's only going to be able to tell what winds up being a good or a bad decision. So I'm kind of on the fence on it.
Absolutely, man. Like, you can't really predict what a person's going to do.
Exactly. You know, we had a lot of that in 2012. You know, everyone says, oh, shit, you know, we got this coming up election, we got Obama, we got all this other shit, you know, what's going to happen if he gets to office, what's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. Even in 2008, you know, that was the big thing, you know, oh, fuck, a black man in the White House. That wound up being, you know, pretty wonderful thing on an economic standpoint. Some say no, some say yes, you know, but regardless of how you cut the cake, man, you know, the fact is we're all still here, and we're all still doing what we got to do. And so, to me, I've seen a change in society, whether it be good or it be bad. That's just a perception. You know what I'm saying? That's a perception. So what I might find to be a good thing, other people might find to be a bad thing, but it's not up to me to judge those people based on what they view the economic or political systems that have been placed in lobbying and anything like that. How they view it is how they view it. You shouldn't be demonizing people for the way that they view it, because regardless, at the end of the day, everybody's got to make money and everyone's got to have a family to take care of, whether it's just you or it's you and kids and a wife or another husband or another woman or whatever it is that you got, or the lack thereof, or the transmutation between the two, if you want to call it that. That's all I'm going to say on that, you know. So, you know, that's really the way that I look at it, man. As long as you focus, and I try to tell everyone, man, focus on yourself, man. Focus on what you can do to help yourself and your fellow man be a better person. It doesn't matter who's in charge. It doesn't matter who's in place. You get to choose your destiny. You're in charge of what happens tomorrow. And everything you do today affects what happens tomorrow. So that's some Spitz knowledge for you.
Well, yeah. That's what it is, man. Snickers, you got anything to add?
Nope. I think we need to play a song, though. I mean...
I'm with that.
It's been so long since we've chopped it up. It's kind of, just...
It's fresh.
Exactly. All right, let's go to Let It Bang. Tell us about this song, homie.
What's this one?
Let It Bang.
Let It Bang. All right, this is, and I'm just going to do a huge shout out to my homeboy Turtle, you know what I'm saying, Lawrence Wilson over there by the Lyric Productions here in Oklahoma City. I'm actually doing, this is my first release that I'm ever doing with another company. And I'm very proud to say that it's going to be a really, really dope one. Let It Bang. It's all about that party life, about that drink and that smoke and that doing whatever you're going to do, you know what I'm saying? Let that shit bang no matter what. So, yeah, definitely take a listen. You tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? How about that?
We'll be right back. Whoop, whoop. And we are back in Underground Wicked Radio, interviewing Spitz. I guess I got to ask some questions now because 606 just did the hot seat. If you missed it, we'll be posting it here in a couple days. You missed it, you suck. Where the hell you been?
Where you at?
Exactly. So... how long have you been making music, homie? And has music always been a part in your life?
Music, obviously, has always been a part of my life. That's correct. Making music, officially making music, I would say I've been making music since probably 2003. As far as rap with Spitz and all that, that was 2009, 2010. 2009 was whenever I found the image of Spitz, I guess, if you'll say, you know, like I said, sitting in the trap house writing over some old beats that I had, you know what I'm saying, a homies had, whatever it was, and I had never rapped a day in my life, never once. And a lot of people like, yeah, I can tell, no, for real. No, I never really rapped a day in my life. You know, we'd fucked around, we listened to some freestyle shit, and I fucked around, but I never actually rapped. So 2009, 2010 was about the time that everything kind of popped off. And I started everything, but Safarian wasn't born until 2011. And that's kind of when I decided, okay, I'm going to start working to make a more professional image, etc. And so since then, I've just been kind of pushing and grinding and doing my thing and shining. You know what I'm saying? So.
Easy. You want to take one? You want me to keep going?
Ask a couple more.
Ask a couple more. No, man, no. My brain's not thinking about questions today, kind of. So here we go. What advice can you give an artist just starting out in the music scene?
The biggest thing I could tell artists is, man, I could be that guy right now, but I'm not going to be that guy. I could be that guy that's like, don't be an artist. No, I definitely, you know, try to find your niche, man. The one thing that I tell artists, and I got people, and I'm sure you guys know this already, you've seen me post about it, everybody has, you know, the mixing, the mastering, the engineering, all of the production, the values that go into it. My biggest thing is quality, man. I can't stress quality enough. And to me, if there's an artist out there and you're listening right now and you're like, man, I'm really thinking about singing, I'm thinking about rapping, I'm thinking about doing whatever it is that you're thinking about doing in the music business, just know that don't expect to eat off of what you're making. You know what I'm saying? When you first start this shit out, the grind is a hustle. You've got to market yourself unless you have a team behind you. And the biggest advice, the biggest bit of advice that I can give people is to make sure that no matter what it is, no matter how hard it is, even though you may only have one or two fans, those are what you call your rock solid fans. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to those people. Make sure that they're cherished. Make sure that they're loved and that they're known. Because if you don't, and something winds up happening, you leave those people in the dust, they talk to your friends because those are your closest friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you lose your push. That's how you lose it. Don't be that guy.
I agree with you completely, man. I've seen that happen a lot. The other thing that a lot of artists don't do, they don't have a gimmick.
That's true.
And if you don't have a gimmick, you're not going that far.
That's very true. That's very true. There has to be a niche value. There has to be, and what I mean by that is there has to be something about you that you meet. There has to be something about you that people know and that people enjoy. You have to have some sort of skill other than being a rapper, whether it's being a designer, whether it's being someone that just writes really well, writes poetry, whether it's somebody that just has a pleasant voice, whether it's whatever it is, man. You got to have something about you that sets you aside from these other people. And definitely a gimmick, whether it's a gimmick or whether it's just you being you. A lot of times that happens too. So yeah, man, definitely.
I don't like the word gimmick.
Oh, go ahead, Easy.
Yeah, I don't like the word gimmick personally because I feel like gimmick is another word for being fake.
Right.
So, like, I'd say more like a persona, maybe.
Exactly. You have to come up with your own niche, your own thing that makes you unique. And everybody has room to be unique. As a matter of fact, they had done a test study. And to put this in perspective, for music to completely be to the point to where we have listened to every possible combination of notation ever created in existence, it would take more years than there is physical matter in the universe. Can you believe that shit, man? So music's endless, man. It's something that's literally within our lifetime. It is endless in every possible way. So don't be pushed back like, man, I don't know if I could do this, if I should do this, if I will do this, whatever it is. Just do what feels right to you, man. Find what makes you you.
Exactly. So, I gotta do this. I know who it is. I mean, no one else does, but call her on the line. You got a question for him?
Okay.
You want to ask Snickers. I'm Bubbles, by the way.
What's up?
I do have a question. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color? Red. All day.
Red.
Red.
Also, what is your motto or words you live by each day?
Live on your feet or die on your knees. That's it. That is my motto. You can live on your feet or you can die on your knees. It's your choice.
That's what's up.
Yep. You know it, girl.
So,
And also, I got another question for you. What is your favorite food ever?
My
If you had to
favorite
pick one food. Yeah.
If I had to pick one food ever, let's see here. I'm going to submit it ain't no fried chicken. Shut your ass. I don't like no fried chicken like that. I might have to say, some porcupine meatballs or Swedish meatballs. I like meatballs. And I like balls. You know what I'm saying? Balls of meat. You know what I'm saying? In my mouth. Big in that shit. Yes, sir.
That didn't sound right, but yeah.
Bubbles, no drooling over there, okay? You can't eat him like Jeffrey
sorry.
Dahmer eats his victims, like you said to Damian Quinn.
I know. Right. Damn.
Oh, that was a good night. So, Easy, 606. Go ahead and take a question, homie.
All right, well, man, I didn't ask a lot of fucking questions. You gonna put me on
People
the
like,
spot.
oh, he talking about them motherfucking meatballs. I got me weirded out. Yeah, well, fuck y'all too. People like, what the fuck is Spitz talking about? Spitz talking about real shit, motherfucker.
Hell yeah. You start talking about balls and meat in your mouth, I was like, all right, I'm done with this one.
Yeah, see, so see, like, man, I'm dropping this motherfucking shit. Thinking like, tell me more about that shit. Tell me more, homie. Let me know about it.
Let me wipe the drool off my mouth real quick. I'm sorry.
It's all right. That happens. It's okay.
Snickers' antennas went up. He's like, oh.
Jesus Christ. Only you, Easy.
Snickers like, you hungry?
Oh, shit, man. This kid I met on Psychopathic Radio last night that raps, and he's tuning in. Holler out to Reedy J. Good shit, fam. Thank you for getting me out of this house today, out and got to chill, got to see the mall. We find a fucking Snickers candy bar jersey. So he buys that shit today.
What?
So I'm wearing it right now. I'm wearing a Snickers candy bar jersey.
Right.
Hey, it's crazy.
So he's a fucking nut.
That is ridiculous. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Oh, he's not a nut. He likes nuts. Come on.
Oh, damn. Sorry,
Oh,
Easy.
you wait. I mean,
See, now y'all
Easy.
taking it to a level, you know what I'm saying? Now it's becoming real. Y'all got to step back off of it.
Facebook apparently thinks Easy's a little funny too. I'll just say that.
How is Facebook somehow funny? That came up on your profile, brother.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man, people probably looking right now. I know the listeners going to be looking like, where the fuck is this Spitz dude? It's Spitz, not with an S. I ain't your female. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
So,
like Snickers with a Z.
Wait, do you spit or you swallow?
No, I make sure that they swallow. You know what I'm saying? But I spit it. You feel me?
There we go, Bubbles. You spits or swallow.
We'll take care of that later, Bubbles. I'll tell you what. You hit me up. You add me. We'll talk about it. And we'll get it on and popping.
Hell no.
All right, we're going to go to another song, and then we'll come back with some more questions. I want to play... Oh, go ahead, Easy.
Boy, you quit talking over me, I'm going to kick you in your fucking balls.
This is a good night. I'm enjoying this. This is cool, man.
Shit. Go for it, homie.
Hey, all I know, hey, you better watch that, Spitz. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You about to get your testicles removed.
Hey, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. You know what I'm saying? They a menace. You know what I'm saying? Go sit down. They bloop in the water. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun being Spitz. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I gotta roll them motherfuckers up like a blunt. You feel me? Just tuck them away.
Hell yeah.
There you go, Bubbles. We want no details. If you spits or swallows, we'll put you that way.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wait, me? I do both.
Hey, well, that's what's up.
You know what? I'm going to bring up the Coca-Cola meme just because we're getting into this subject.
You're an ass.
So why don't you tell them God damn it, I can't spit it out.
How about you tell them, because I have ears.
Why don't you?
I have ears.
So?
I care, not you.
I'll tell them.
Like, I'm trying to find out right now all about what's up with this Spitz.
We like to talk to her about Coca-Cola because she got a little nasty in her bedroom and her mother walked in after, and she tells her mom the big spot on the bed is Coca-Cola that she spilled.
Hey, that's cool. Sometimes you gotta say that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's gotta be Coca-Cola. Other times you gotta be like, look, man, I was running in my dream, wound up tripping and falling, and it just came out. You feel me? Like, I mean, it is what it is.
All right, we're going to cut over to Pitbull on a Leash. Tell us about this song, homie.
Yeah. All right, this track is actually, I'm going to say this, man. Most of this track is actually true. I'm going to leave it up to y'all to figure that out. I ain't going to be like, which one it is true, which one is true. So, it is almost about 95% true. Shit that happened in the past, man. Pitbull on a Leash. I think just taking a listen to yourselves, you know what I'm saying? You'll get a nice feel for it. See kind of what it's all about, man.
We'll be right back. I got a shout out to Juggalo News. I haven't done that yet tonight. Go check out juggalonews.net. They do pretty cheap promo for everybody. Check it out. Hit them up.
Check it out.
Click on our, I got to get with them and change the link because we're not using the lounge right now. We're in the process of making a new website, so don't click on the link. But we'll be right back. Whoop, whoop.
Bet.
And we are back on Underground.
Yo, what's good, motherfuckers?
Holy shit.
What's up?
Holy shit. DJ
What the
Crooks
fuck is
in the
good, you
house.
motherfuckers? What the fuck are you doing?
Here's another old DJ from a radio that we all used to be on.
Yeah, that's very true.
DJ motherfucking Crook.
Hell yeah.
Who's this?
Spitz, homie.
Spitz.
We're interviewing Spitz. Mr. Sapphire.
Oh, shit. What the fuck is good, homie?
Everything's good with me, homie. Everything's good. Let him use her, so it's
Hell yeah, that's the fuck I'm talking about. I had to make an appearance tonight so I can ask the Crook question.
Oh,
Okay.
God, I forgot about that. Here we go. Go for it.
All right. So, since I haven't been on an interview in a good little minute because I've been trying to get my shit together, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got to take care of my shit, you know? But anyways, we used to do what we call a red question, but everybody knows that one now. Everybody's getting sick and tired of hearing that. So I talked to DJ Snickers, and we made a new question. So here's a question, okay?
Sure.
All right. Would you let your girl or somebody that you were having sex with tase you in your nuts while you were having intercourse and penetrating inside of her?
Yeah, definitely. Why not?
Fuck yeah, man. The fuck? Dude, me and my girl, me and my girl and my homie, we were all sitting down one night. We were talking about fucking tasers and shit. And my girl comes out and says, yeah, how about taser motherfuckers nuts while they're having sex with a chick? And I whispered over in her ear, I said, babe, I don't know if you're going to think that I'm really fucked up or just a sick-ass motherfucker, but that shit just fucking turned me on. Can you fucking get a taser and fucking tase me in my fucking nuts while I'm fucking getting ready to I was like, fuck, god damn, we need to go. Yeah, anyways. Man, so I wanted to always ask that question, you know what I'm saying, ever since I got asked that myself, and yeah, that's the fucking shit, homie. Definitely, you know what I'm saying, you're the fucking shit, you know what I'm saying, letting a fucking chick tase you in your fucking nuts with a 5 million fucking volt fucking goddamn taser?
I'm telling you, man, yeah. Get it in.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Okay, Crook, you asked that question. I still want to know, do you have your Red Wings?
Yes.
I got my red wings, I got my brown wings, I got my gray wings, I got my blue wings, I got my white wings. What other wings do you want to know if I have?
About you, fucker. I'm talking to Spitz.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, that's why I'm like, yeah, no, man, that's cool. That's cool. We take it over. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Most definitely.
I'm sorry, I thought you were asking me to be honest.
It'll be all right.
Ah! He said, I'll show you sometime. It'll be all right.
You know what I'm saying? Give Bubbles the bubble guts. You feel me? Like, let's do it up.
Bubbles.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of, I need to shout this out. I want to thank Bubbles for all the promos she's been doing for the radio. Thanks to her, last night, my DJ, Hectic, he actually was good friends with Gino. He's produced a lot of music for him. He had the whole Colt crew at his house the other day.
Oh, that's what's up.
And because of Bubbles and her promo, we maxed out at 426 listeners last night.
That is cool, man. That is mad respect to the Colt crew. That's what's up, man. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
It was a fucking kick-ass show. I really hope he recorded that. They all got on, put a beat on. They were all freestyling. It was a good day.
That's cool, man.
Hell yeah. What the fuck is up?
So,
while we're doing little shout-outs, I want to shout out to that motherfucker that runs this radio show, Underground Wicked Radio, DJ motherfucking Snickers, the Peanut Butter King. I just want to shout out to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I ain't the one that got it all set up and shit, but I've been seeing all over Facebook that next Thursday night here in Pueblo, Colorado at Sancho's Bar and Grill on 4th and Fountain, there's going to be some live stream concert feeds through Underground Wicked Radio on a live concert that me, Crooked Motherfucking G, and my homie, which is also my label mate, and also a DJ for Underground Wicked Radio as well, Suicide the Dead, are going to be performing with Biscuit from Rhyme Sick. We're going to be performing with Big Looney the Mid Chopper. We're going to be performing with my boy Beast Mode. We're going to be performing with AZ the Fallen and Saw Blade and a whole shitload of other local openers. I want to shout that out to fucking Snickers for that live feed that we're going to be showing next Thursday night. So if you guys are listening in, all my listeners that are on the line tonight, make sure May 12th of 2016, you tune into Underground Wicked Radio. We will have live feed from a concert in Pueblo, Colorado. It's going to be off the fucking chain. Make sure y'all fucking tune the fuck in.
Another one from the old radio we all used to DJ on. DJ Suicide.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember the
DJ
video
Suicide.
I made
Suicide
for
to
all the
Dead. That's my
DJs?
label, man. I just signed to his label.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Oh, yeah, Snickers. Did you even hear that?
No, I did
No?
not. Congrats.
I signed to Wicked Tendency Records.
Good.
That's what's
Good
up.
to hear.
Congratulations, you motherfucker.
These
Hell
two,
fucking yeah.
these two Spitz were beefing there for a little while, and I got them together.
For a year and a half.
And I'm like, you guys really, really need to just talk about this. And we talked about it on the air, and they've been close since. Again, thank God.
Yep.
Me and him
That's
were
what it really is,
literally,
man.
me
That's
and him
what
were
it's about.
beefing. Me and him were beefing for a year and a half. I was on the line on an interview. You know what I'm saying? With Snickers. Snickers inboxed me, says, someone wants to get on the line and say what's up to the person that we're interviewing. Promise me you won't say anything out of the way. I was like, Suicide's dead, huh? He's like, yep. I said, you know what, Snickers? I'll actually do the bigger man thing, and I'll apologize to him live on air to everyone.
And that's all it
And he
takes.
got on, and I shocked the fucking shit out of him. Literally shocked him to where he was more or less like, fuck, did this really just happen?
Yep.
It's good shit.
And we've been
man.
cool ever since. I signed to his label as a booking manager, booking agent, promotional manager, basically the head of the street team. And I'm not signed to his label as an artist. I'm still an independent artist.
Nice.
But I signed to his label to help him out with booking, promotion, street teaming. And in return, he's going to help me, freaking drop my album, get my fucking recording done, fucking help me with merch, and, you know what I'm saying, get merch established and whatnot. So,
That's
you might as well say I'm signed to his label as all around. You know what I'm saying, like, we're pretty much helping each other out to the point to where I'm giving him contacts or reaching out to, because one thing about me is I network like a motherfucker.
Right.
I will reach out to motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And like, the way I talk on the radio, you know what I'm saying? It's underground wicked radio. I fuck, I shit, I damn, I bitch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my actual professional communication skills, like if I'm inboxing somebody about some real serious shit or, you know what I'm saying, trying to reach out to somebody, I'm very professional with it. And he knows I know how to network, and I got a lot of contacts.
Hell yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, that's what he needed. You know what I'm saying? He needed those contacts. He needed that good communication, that good professionalism, because he's not really good with that. He needs someone on board, you know what I'm saying, who's going to be like, hello, how are you doing today? I'm actually reaching out to you and touching base due to the fact that we were trying to set up this local tour that we're trying to do. So we want to try to hit your city here in Colorado. So I was actually inboxing you in references to trying to get into your venue on this said date. Could you please accommodate me and get back to me at a timely response so we can try to figure out if we can get this tour to your city? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can get real professional.
That's cool, man. I'm the same way. I'm with you. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's working out in both aspects. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm signed to Wicked Tendency Records. You know what I'm saying? All hands down. You know what I'm saying? That's my label.
Hell yeah. Well, congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Dude. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's the fuck is up. So back to some motherfucking questions for fucking Spitz. Since I haven't been on the line, I don't know what's really been covered and whatnot. So let me ask you this question. What kind of new projects can we expect to hear from you? Is there any upcoming albums coming out? Any kind of collabs that you're looking forward to doing? Any kind of tours that you're looking to go on, or any kind of shows that you have coming up?
As a matter of fact, we do here in Oklahoma City. I'm pretty much staying local for the time being just because I'm getting back to where I'm at. Musically, business-wise, I'd like to get out and do more shows in different cities. Unfortunately, until we get the tour and everything finalized, oops, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Once we get everything taken care of, man, I would really like to reach out to more people. However, as far as projects goes, obviously the Streets EP is dropping, like I said, on my birthday, June 7th, 2016, on a Tuesday, 32 days away from today. It's going to be dropping. It's I believe it's a 6-track EP because I got a little intro in there, so technically it's only 5. Still hits RIAA standards. However, we have that coming out through Vital Lyric Productions. It's the first press that I've ever done with another company. And like I said, Turtle over there, Vital Lyric Productions, big shout out, you know what I'm saying? My boy ZJ, Burn Fuse, all you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Tony Reaper, all these motherfuckers from VLP, you know what I'm saying? We keep it strong right here, Oklahoma City, keep it locked down. Now, I also have, we've got some shows. We got Cryptic Wisdom coming June 11th over here in Oklahoma City at Elite Studios at 8100 North Plaza. We also got another person, I can't say yet who's coming, but it is going to be big, closer to the end of June. We got Triple MFD that we booked out here. We also booked Kingpin and Mars's tour for the Road to Redemption tour. My boy ZJ and Burnt Fuse, both from Vital Lyric Productions, will be on that tour. And their new EP for ZJ, Before I Let Go, as well as Burnt Fuse's album, Sporadical Spark in the Dark, will be available on that tour. So you guys definitely make sure they coming through New Mexico like a motherfucker, and Colorado. Make sure you pick that up along with some Vital Lyric Production merchandise, you know what I'm saying? We'll take care of everybody in that circle. Outside of that, I know that there's a few collaborations that I'm working with. My homegirl Duchess, definitely here in Oklahoma City. Big shout out, you know what I'm saying? Dutch the Duchess, she's dope. I've also got, let's see here, I got ZJ on this album. And I'm also working with DJ Trick Alone for this nice little East Coast track that I'm dropping, as well as my boy Wreck Riddles. So that's something that you can look forward to on the new EP. So yeah, you guys just make sure you stay tuned, keep your ear to the underground. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep you taken care of.
Hell fucking yeah, that's what the fuck is up, man. So I just putting in that motherfucking work.
Yes, sir. And on top of that, let's say that
hell yeah, so
I'm also engineering more. So yeah, man, it's constant grind. It's engineering. It's making.
Hell yeah, so. Hell yeah. So I heard you say you New Mexico. So you're in New Mexico?
I will not be in New Mexico. Our guys, ZJ, ZEJAYE with an E, ZJ, and my homeboy Burnt Fuse, all one word. They are both going to be on tour on the Mars Road to Redemption tour with Kingpin. And they will be.
Okay, hell yeah. I was actually trying to get that here in Pueblo, but I wasn't able to get the fucking, the booking in time.
Right. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, what the fuck is up, man? I actually live in Colorado.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. We love this motherfucking weed.
There is a hell yeah, man. Smoke that shit up. No, man, there is a chance. Now, there's a chance. It's just a rumor right now because we haven't officiated anything. And Turtle's probably going to kill me if I drop the ball on this. But there is a very good chance that we may be following the tour from Oklahoma City back to Colorado. For Playboy Beast release party.
Hell yeah.
And so we may be down there in Colorado. Yes.
July 30th in Pueblo.
You already know it.
Also, I'm hosting, me, myself, personally, I'm hosting Playboy the Beast at Sancho's Bar and Grill on June 25th.
Nice.
I was trying to get him for the CD release party, but he was trying to get Colorado Springs booked, but he wanted to get another place booked down here, or he's working on getting another place booked down here. I don't know if he officially got everything set in stone yet. And if you don't get if you don't get everything set in stone for his actual CD release on July 30th, I'm gonna pick up the CD release party at Sancho's Bar and Grill. So we'll have him there June 25th and July 30th if everything goes right.
Nice, man. Definitely nice. You need to talk to dude and see if there's a way where maybe you or some of his people can coax him to come out of Colorado, man. We'd really like to see him in other places. I know
he won't.
I know it.
I mean, he's a real, you know what I'm saying, like when he sits there and states something, he's a real stick buyer, you know what I'm saying, like he's already made it abundantly clear, he's probably most likely, I shouldn't even be leaking this out because I talk to him all the time. Here in the near future, I'm not going to say when, but here in the near future, it is possible that he will do a Colorado tour.
That would be cool.
But as of right now, he said he's not interested in leaving outside of Colorado, only due to the fact that he doesn't really like the whole tour life.
Crooked G,
Gotcha.
I gotta cut in for a minute. We got a caller on the line that wants to ask Spitz a question.
Hey, guys.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey.
Hey, Spitz, Roxy.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. You know how it is. So, of course, my biggest question for you, what is your biggest accomplishment in and outside of music to date in 2016?
Hell yeah.
My biggest accomplishment, let's say this, biggest accomplishment outside of music is I definitely got what I have to say has to be the most beautiful woman in the state of Oklahoma. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? But within music, let's say this, I would have to say that whenever I was working for, and I wouldn't really say it's an accomplishment because we kind of parted ways, and I'm not going to get into that right now on live air. But whenever I worked directly with SKR and Satanic on the sickbeats.com, I was actually a producer for there for a while. And I really enjoyed the work that I did there. Unfortunately, like I said, things kind of fell through, and we decided to go ahead and part ways on that from a business perspective. So, but that is what I would say would be one of the bigger things that I work with is working directly with the sickbeats.com. I probably shouldn't be name dropping that, but I don't give a fuck. I still do bomb ass production. You need some beats, hit me up. You know,
I promote him. He's a good guy.
He is, man. So yeah, man. I mean, it's all good. Like I said, man, there's no bad blood there or anything like that. It's just a difference of opinion, difference of business practice. So, but outside of that, man, I would have to say probably the biggest accomplishment is what I view as being a current goal that hasn't been fulfilled and probably never will be because it's an ongoing goal, kind of like pushing myself forward on it, is here in the state of Oklahoma, man, and I know it's like this in other states too, I'm pretty sure, but a lot of fans get divided between the musicians themselves and the labels and the people that say he does this and they do that and blah, blah. And there's a lot of shit talking in the underground. It just happens, man. It's natural. It's human interaction. But what we're doing is we are fusing the entire state of Oklahoma. We're working on fusing, I should say, the entire state of Oklahoma to band together so that we can be a strong, unified unit to where people are coming together for the music. And right now we are sitting at roughly 17% of the population, which is currently, at least in Oklahoma City, 600,000 people. So 17% of that, statistically, is a pretty substantial goal raise, in my opinion. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I had one more. Okay, dream collaboration. If you had one person to choose, dead or alive, to collaborate with, who would it be and why?
Yeah, we had talked about this. I'd definitely say I still stick to my guns, man, and I'd have to say it's probably Death so far of Cold Chamber at Devil Driver, man. I love him. I got to meet him on the tour bus, drink some Henny with him, you know what I'm saying? He offered me a blunt. He was a cool dude, man. So, I mean, I love his ethics. I love his practice. I love him as an individual. And as an artist, he's just an overall great dude, and he's an excellent vocalist, and I love fusing metal and horror together. It's a wonderful thing, and I think it'd be a beautiful collaboration.
That sounds like
hell yeah.
I gotta tell you something, Spitz, because you've worked with Satanic. You're not gonna believe this. Mm-hmm. He tells me, he's like, I'll do a 20-minute interview at the most. He stayed on for 3.5 hours. I've got a recorded interview with Satanic.
That's cool, man.
Yep, that's crazy.
That's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, I really dug dude, man. I mean, you know, that was my thing is we really hit on a spiritual level, you know what I'm saying, when we talked about different ideas, you know, me being a Luciferian, a Gnostic Luciferian, him being a Thelemite. It was a really cool little thing that we had going, man. It was really cool. He's a cool dude, man. I really appreciate his principles and definitely his work, so I'm not going to hate on it.
I see he's getting back to the grind finally. That's good to see.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for letting me call in. You guys have a great night and great interview.
Anytime,
thank you.
Roger. Anytime.
All right, bye-bye now.
Talk to you later.
I'll see you.
Later, fam.
Hey, so Spitz.
Yeah.
You said you're out in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
What part of Oklahoma?
Oklahoma City, dead in the north side, man. Dead on the north side of Oklahoma City.
I actually got a couple people I want to ask if you know. You know my boy Hangman from Tulsa?
Man, you already know I know Hangman, man. That was my boy. As a matter of fact, let me tell you a cool little short story. So my boy Scuzzy and me, man, we started a little thing that we was calling Martyrs Night, right? And we were going to do it every year consecutively, annually, every single year. And the way that it was is we were going to get the best horror artists, blah, 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 whatever it was, bring them together for one giant great show. We had lanyards, we had all this good stuff, we had drinks, whatever it was. And I wound up throwing a show. This was back in 2013. No, this was 2012. I threw a show, and we financed it. We got everything set, man. And, obviously, we didn't do the buy-ons. We didn't do any of that. We just wanted people to come through with the money. Whenever they came through, as a matter of fact, he was the only fucking person out of the entire group of people that came correct on that money, man. And for that, he has my respect.
No doubt. Hangman is my motherfucking homie. Next time you talk to him, tell him crooked motherfucking G.
Hell yeah. He addicted to that murder.
Hell yeah, addicted to murder. That's my favorite song. And the other two people I want to ask you if you know Mr. Murphy?
I do. I have heard of him, and I know of him. I don't know him on a personal level, but I do know him, and I have seen him at multiple shows. We don't talk a lot, but yes, I know someone. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's my homie too. I actually know him on a personal level. What about Noxious Nate?
I am not going to say anything about that.
All right, well, I know he was out in Oklahoma too. He actually lives in Oklahoma City. With that being said, never mind.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at the point to where it is right now. Let's just say we'll get back to that on a personal note. Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people fucking everywhere.
That's what's up, man. That's cool.
Actually, hey, Snickers, I'm about to see if I can call somebody in on the line if I can get him on, but he's out on tour right now.
Try it up.
Who's that?
Hold on. I got to try to make a call.
All right.
If I can get him on the line, he's out on tour right now.
Okay. While he's doing that, Spitz, let's talk about that video I made you about 3 years ago.
Yeah, with the bird running.
Isn't that your logo for your record company?
That is the official logo for Safarian Records. That is correct, yes, sir.
I gotta post that video a little bit more.
It was definitely a pretty dope video. I liked it. I actually thought it was pretty dope. I was like, man, there's only one motherfucker in the whole underground that can take a steak and turn it to a bird.
That is true.
I was like, it's always gonna be Snickers. It's gonna be dope. It was dope, man. I enjoyed it.
Oh, he hung up. He must have hit the wrong button. So Bubbles is taking a shower while she's listening to us right now. I just got to throw that out there. She's got us muted, taking a shower. So, Bubbles.
That's what's up. You tell Bubbles, or if Bubbles can't hear me, you already know how Spitz is. Tell Bubbles I said them titties, though. You know what I'm saying?
Don't tempt her. So what happened, Crooked G?
Yeah, what the fuck happened? Why'd you hang up?
You hung up, fool.
I didn't fucking hang up. Prozac says he's going back in a little bit.
Hell yeah. Hey, he does a drop this time, man. We're actually fucking recording right now. So.
You better make sure. No. Listen.
Oh,
Spitz, you gotta listen to this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Me, Snickers, and Easy. We're just on the line bullshitting one night. No interview. Just on the line bullshitting, just randomly calling people and getting them to do radio drops.
Right.
So I called the homie Prozac.
Right.
Got him live on the air. He did the dopest fucking radio drop you can imagine. And Snickers did not have this thing recording.
Snickers will fuck some shit up like that randomly without realizing it and just be like, oh shit,
yeah, he definitely did.
Now, huh?
Oh man, I was so fucking pissed.
I bet.
They give me shit now.
Yeah, he definitely did. He fucked it all up.
Spitz, homie. I've got radio drops from the Kings on my radio.
Yeah?
Shaggy, Too Dope, and Violent J did sick fucking radio drops for me.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man.
And Sugar Slam.
Hey, nice. That's what's up, man. Congratulations to that, definitely.
Thank you. I'll drop you the video sometime. Me and Shaggy chopped it up probably a good 15 minutes. So, DJ Crook.
Them titties, though, huh?
Yeah, them titties, though, for real.
Cool.
I think I hear it easy. All right. We're going to do some shout-outs and a radio drop.
Okay.
All right. So this is my part then, right?
Yep. Go for it.
All right, Spitz. This is your motherfucking time to shine. This is your time to do your shout-outs, your radio drops. If anybody love that fucks with you and shit in this underground horrorcore music world, this is your motherfucking time just to do whatever the fuck you want. So do you, homie.
All right, so here's the thing. This is the shout-out time. So in the spirit of the shout-out time, let's go ahead and say this. First out, I'm going to give a shout-out to my woman, the lovely Lex, you know what I'm saying? Shout-out to my old girl, Megan, and my boy Zach right over here sitting on the couch waiting for me to get off this interview so we can kick him every smoke a blunt. My homeboy Scuzzy that's been there with me through thick and thin, that bad motherfucker, man. Big shout-out to all the people, Vital Lyric Productions, man. Horrorcore Magazine. As you know, man, I'm a publicist. I do reviews, interviews, anything and everything that you could possibly want done on there. I've got connects to her. I do it personally. I also do graphic design. I do production, mixing, mastering, engineering, and I do it professionally. No bullshit. It is expensive. It's not cheap. Outside of that, let's see here. Like I said, The Streets EP coming out June 7th, 2016, man. You already know what it is. That's Tuesday. It's 32 days from today. It's going to be dropping. We've got hard copies only. There will not be a digital release for this. A lot of people mad about that. But to me, if you support what I do, you love what I do, you love the SPI, everybody love the SPI, right? Go ahead and buy that bitch. It's only $5, man. We got the pre-order up right now on the Bandcamp, man. Hit up Vital Lyric Productions. We'll get you all taken care of. Outside of that, big shout out to my boy, you know what I'm saying, Tim Man, my artist Godfrey Kid with Safarian Records, as well as Acrimony with Safarian Records, you know what I'm saying, and my boy Hallucinate. Hallucin, HELLUSIN, number 8. Bam, bad motherfucker, straight out of Detroit, now living in Cali, right there. Outside of that, big shout out my boy Leprechaun, you know what I'm saying, he does our shit for LSP. We always talk, man. Billy's my boy, you know what I'm saying? And also big shout out to my homeboy Tony Martinez, a.k.a. Odium, big upcomer in the horror game. If y'all know about him, check him out. ODIUM.
Hell yeah.
Odium. Yes, sir. So outside of that, yeah, man, that's my big shout out. Anyone else that I forgot, just know the Spitz loves you. Inbox me, get mad at me, we'll get it resolved. I promise.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's actually really cool that you mentioned my boy Leprechaun. You know what I'm saying? He's the homie as well. You know what I'm saying? He's actually going to be performing on my show on May 12th. I can't wait. It's going to be a dope-ass show. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll definitely tell him that we had an interview with you on the radio. And I'll tell him,
wait. Everybody, hold the fuck on. Everybody, right now, I just got word that I may be going on tour after all.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
So I'm not gonna release anything yet. All I'm saying is I literally just got it from my manager. He says I may have a tour for you. I said, what's up? He says, do you want to go on the tour? And I'm gonna say, what time of day? And so we're gonna figure everything out. And if it winds up happening, make sure to stay up on my Mark Spitz, SPITZ, Safarian, SIFERIAN, right there. Mark Spitz Safarian on Facebook. Follow me. Make sure, man, because I may be going on tour and hitting your area. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure I got you on Facebook.
Yeah.
So what about that radio drop? We got to get DJ Crook over there.
You know I'm going to do it. You remember Spitz in the Pit back in the day, man. Let's go ahead and do this for Underground Wicked Radio. So, you know it's your boy Spitz right here. Yeah, you listening to Underground Wicked Radio right here tonight, man. Kick that shit.
Drop some links.
Hell fucking yeah. That's what the fuck is up. So, Definitely, man. I'm a promoter here in freaking Pueblo, Colorado. You know what I'm saying? We get this shit straight fucking crazy and popping here in Colorado, bro. Pueblo's getting on the mat. So, when said tour gets announced, definitely hit me up with details, and I'll see what I can do to try to bring it here.
Definitely. I'll tell you what, you messaged me on Facebook because I don't think I know the legal government name you may have on Facebook.
Yeah, my legal government name I don't like to put out there. Unfortunately, Facebook decided to tell me, hey, we need your ID in order for you to have your page open. This, that, and the third. That was more or less like, fuck, this is my fucking 12th fucking page. I don't feel like going through all the bullshit and adding fucking people again. You know what? Fuck it. Here's my ID. Fuck you and your fucking FBI social fucking media. Keep track of my fucking dick in your fucking mouth, you fucking no good self-centered son of a fucking bitch and whore fucking faggot.
Well, hey, look at it this way. At least you have excellent articulation and you're a gentleman about it. I can respect that.
Exactly.
I'm just a really fucked up motherfucker. I tell people I am an asshole, but I ain't a piece of shit.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Definitely.
Asshole.
Damn right I'm a fucking asshole. And you want to know something about it? I got a whole big ass in back of me to show you that I am.
Bubbles, he's a tall asshole. Spitz.
Man, I got like everybody hit me up like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm on the radio. Leave me the fuck alone.
Same here, man.
Yeah,
Same here.
I'm a really tall, big asshole. I'm 6'5" and I weigh 240.
Yeah, man. I got the short shtick in the family. I'm fucking short, okay?
Yeah, I ain't gonna put out there what else I heard is short too.
Fucker. By the way, Spitz.
I mean, hey, if you're short and stout, that's gotta be short and stout too, right?
Hey, man, I feel it, right?
Fucker, no comment.
It don't matter whether it is or not, as long as it's there.
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm thick and long, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
By the way, DJ Crook is my second cousin.
Hey, that's what's up.
Small world, man.
Yeah, he's the only one that admits that, though.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you worry me. I don't know if I want to admit that shit.
I don't know, man. Every profile I get, who's the one that manages to find who first?
That's true.
Hey, there it is, though. Yeah, he got you on it, man. So what's up with some more questions, man?
All right. A couple more questions, and we're gonna hop off. Is there anything in the interview we did not cover you want to talk about?
Not really that I can think of right now. It just really depends on what people got a question about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever you guys want to know.
I got another one.
Yeah.
I got
How
another
much? No. You gotta wait, Bubbles. Go ahead. Hey, Crook, you got a lot of background noise, homie.
That's a car starting, and plus I'm outside. It's all good because I'm a crooked ass motherfucker and I'm still here.
I know that's right.
Bubbles, take that question.
What's up?
I was asking my hot dog in your mouth.
Do what with a hot dog? No comment. You set yourself up for that.
I got the next question.
Go for it.
All right. Spitz, we're going to play a little game here. You like playing games?
Okay. I do like playing games. Let's do it. What's this game entail?
All right, cool. So, you get three choices with three choices.
Okay.
You gotta make love to one every single day for the rest of your life.
Okay.
You gotta sodomnly seduce one, and you gotta murder one.
Okay. I think we played this one earlier. Okay, let's do it.
No. See, mine is all totally different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some really weird, fucked up shit, okay?
Okay.
Your first choice Your first choice is oh, how am I going to do this? Your first choice is Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay.
Your second choice is Respucia from Norbit.
Okay.
And your third one is Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
You got to sleep with one for the rest of your life, solemnly seduce one, and murder one.
Okay. Well, you know I'm gonna murder Caitlyn Jenner. So, like, that's
that's a given. I kind of expected that.
I mean, if you're going to put me in a rock and a hard place, suicide ain't an option, right? I'm going to have to say, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to put it down at Rosie O'Donnell, you know what I'm saying? Right? I mean, like, I could probably hit that shit, you know what I'm saying? Back that shit. She got the koofies, is that what they is? The things that she used to shoot out back in the 90s? Y'all old motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. She can slingshot, throw them out in the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I get like time to play them, yeah, I'm down with it. Like, we can do that shit. And I don't know who the fuck the other one is, but, like, let's do it up.
Respucia, you ever seen the movie Norbit?
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Respucia from Norbit.
Oh, God, no. Oh, that's so good. All right. I done made my decision, I guess.
What's your decision,
all right. I'm gonna have to stick with where I am. I mean, I could probably deal with Respucia. I mean, if I have to, I could probably do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm ghetto enough. I can deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You talking about fat chick, right?
Huh?
What up?
I'm trying to you talking.
Yeah. We're talking about Respucia from Norbit, that big old black girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one that went down the water slide and went through the wall?
Yeah.
Why is it going to be a fat chick?
Huh?
Why it's always got to be a fat chick?
No. See, Respucia is extraordinarily fat, to where most chicks are just pleasantly plump.
What the fuck am I with?
I don't know. I've never seen you, but most likely pleasantly plump. In all the right juicy places.
I'm trying to. Like, Bubbles, let's just say I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm saying they're pleasantly plump in all the juicy places, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, it could be, you know what I'm saying, a stick with eyeballs that I'm trying to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it up.
All right, I got a question.
Yeah.
How many beats have you made over the years?
Oh, shit. Well, son, how long's a piece of string? I mean, you know, that's really what it comes down to. Too goddamn many. That's how many. Like, for real. Like, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I want to say, on an estimate, that's all I can give you as an estimate. Over the past, how many years?
Let's say 5.
Okay. I would say probably about 150.
Damn.
Roughly. Give or take. And that's ones that I've either given away, sold, that I've redone. I mean, I'm including all that. So, I mean, I do a lot of work. Most of my work I only work on when I'm paid. Back in the day, obviously, I do shit just because I wanted someone somewhere to use something of mine, right? Everyone's been there before. You know, like, man, just notice me, listen to what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. And I just got to the point I was like, man, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm going to just do this. You know what I'm saying? And then people are like, oh, man, I'm going to fuck with you. And I'm like, I don't know who you are, but all right. Like, let's do it. You know, that's cool, man. That'd be really cool. So...
How long has it been since you worked with the Tin Man?
With the Tin Man?
Yeah.
It's been, okay, let's say this. The Struggle was released in December. It was a great album. Had great sales. Everything was good, man. I mean, everything was great. I love Nolan, man. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is literally my day one motherfucker, dude. Like, Tin Man's been with me through everything, through this music shit. But as far as me working directly with him, I know that he's been working with another company, like, I don't know exactly what it's for. I know that he's doing a lot of promotional work. I know that, which is cool. I mean, that doesn't violate anything. Everything's good with us. He's still Safarian God status all day, you know what I'm saying? But I do know that my point, and the one thing I promised him way back in the day was, this isn't meant to be a temporary place, you know what I'm saying? Like, I only make so much. You need to make more than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the dude I'm looking after. I want to make sure that you're getting to the people and the places that you want to go. And, he's getting that, man. He really is. He's fired up, man. He's working with good people. I can't release nothing right now and say what I've been working on or what he's been working on, but I will say, Tim, man, you go to the SoundCloud, man, he's sitting on 2,500, 3,000 plays per track, and that's all organic, man. There's comments, there's everything there. I mean, he's pushing it, man. He's hustling it, everything about that music for the most part. I want to say about, once again, 95% of what he does is all 100% authentic, man. Like, when he talks about that shit, he's living that shit, man. He's been there. So, definitely show respect to him, definitely.
I had him on for an interview 2 months ago, and I put him on the Yellow Brick Road in the flyer. It was pretty funny.
That's what's up, man.
Good guy. I think he was part of the old radio we're on, too, at one point.
What's that?
I think he was a DJ at one point with us.
Yes.
Thought so.
I think so, actually, for a short period, yeah. Yep. I believe so.
All right. We're going to ask 2 more questions, and we're going to hop off for this interview.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. If that means one more question's mine, right?
Take it.
All right, I really don't know what I was going to ask, but I'm saying I just want another question. So, hey, here's a question for you. Do you like rainbow sherbet?
I do not.
Me neither.
I seen that video of a unicorn shitting in that motherfucking cone, and that shit looked bomb. Like, let's be real.
You seen that too?
Right?
You seen that too?
Shit, man. With the unicorn,
I wanted that cone.
Colors and shit. Man, I wanted that cone.
I wanted that cone.
Like, I bet that shit tastes like some fruit.
I wanted to jump inside my phone and go steal it from that motherfucker.
That was some tutti frutti out the unicorn booty. Like, that's what the fuck that was.
For real,
that's
real. Hell yeah, that was like some fruity tooty out the booty fucking Scooby Dooby type shit.
For real, like it looked bomb. Like I know for a fact that someone in the house, I'm not gonna say who, but someone in the house actually wound up purchasing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that unicorn was missing,
I'm telling you.
The only thing that unicorn was missing was a big fat old doobie.
Man, I'm telling you, and that would have made it even better. You know what I'm saying?
For real, right?
And you get fucked up on the tutti frutti out the unicorn booty.
Now, just imagine if he was fucking pooping out some fucking rainbow-colored buds.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That apocalypse kush shit. Yeah, that's
for real, right?
Don't give me ideas.
I would try to go find that motherfucker and steal him. And have that motherfucker shit me out rainbow-colored buds all the time.
Man, I'm telling you,
shit, motherfucker, shit, I'm out. Shit.
You seen that motherfucker laxatives, like, do it now. You know what I'm saying?
For real, right?
I'm about to clip that video now and fuck it all up.
All right, so that's my last question. It was all random and shit. And we had a big, long conversation on fucking unicorns and rainbows and stuff like that.
Only you, Crook. Only you. Hey. Who was it that I put on a unicorn flying away on a rainbow? Wasn't that DJ Bathtub, Loki?
I'm not sure.
No. That was, fuck. Who the fuck was the unicorn? That was the Dead Ninja Man.
No, it wasn't. He does merch and shit for, really?
Oh.
My mind would go fucking.
Oh, you're talking about Pants Ninja.
Nope, not.
Oh man, I know Pants Ninja. That's my boy, man.
Good guy right there. I wonder what he's up to these days.
Yeah. Man, I wouldn't, honestly, I don't even know what the fuck that motherfucker's up to, man. I ain't seen nothing from him. Like, it seemed like he just ghosted.
Pretty much, yeah.
I was wondering if he was all right.
I've talked to him occasionally. He's got a really busy life right now. So I got a request from the girl that got on, Roxy. She wants me to play. Hold up. Where did it go?
Oh, yeah, yo, Snickers.
Yo.
I do got to tell you one thing, homie, only because of the fact I am so proud to say this. Me and my stripper girlfriend have been together for 1 year today.
Hell yeah.
Hey, nice. Congratulations, my dude.
I'm in love with a stripper.
I hope me and my Cam girlfriend will be together for a year next year.
Oh, yeah, we've been together for a year today.
That's what's up, man.
You didn't get up yet.
What, Bubbles?
Congratulations, you didn't fuck it up yet.
Right.
There you go. You always gotta have
no, hold up. I did almost fuck it up real bad. I've been working for like the last month and a half to try to get it to where it is back now. So yeah, I did fuck up, and I'm saying, like, the reason why I said I've been going through my shit, been trying to, I'm saying, not be on the phone as much, not be on Facebook as much, and be there for my girl, because I was always on Facebook. I was always on the phone with the interviews.
You wouldn't cuddle with her.
I did. I did want to cuddle with her, and I did cuddle with her. And yes, we did have sex, and it was really good.
Only you, Crook. All right, we got a song request. I'm playing Spitz. Of course, I cannot read this word. EBULLIENCE. Roxy requested.
Ambulance?
Yes.
Ambulance. Matter of fact, let me send that to you. I'm going to send it to you right about now. Give me just a second here.
I already got it.
I got it pulled up.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it in rotation and ready to play. Go ahead and tell us about that song.
All right. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Well, shout out to Roxy for it, man. You know what it is, girl. You know that's the shit. Let's hear it.
We'll be right back.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And we're back on Underground Wicked Radio. Apparently the phone lines are down right now, so nobody can call in. It's telling me it's an invalid number, so
we'll get that fixed. It'll be fine.
That definitely will be my number one priority. I can't even say that word right now. Holy shit. My number one thing on my list there. I'll say it that way. All right, so Spitz, homie, did you enjoy your interview on Underground Wicked Radio? And would you come back?
Most definitely. Definitely.
Hell yeah, fam. It was good chopping it up with you. We're going to hop off, and I'm going to get this over to Juggle the News. You have a good night.
You too, man.
Thank you again, fam. Anytime you drop a new CD, new project, hit us up. We'll promote you, get you on for another interview. Yeah, another interview.
All right, man.
I'm talking too fast.
I appreciate you.
I'm trying to talk too fast, man, and my words are just like, coming together.
No, that's all good, man. I really appreciate you guys having me. Like I said, shout out Vital Lyric Productions, man. Go check us out on Facebook. Hit me up, Spitz. You know what it is, man. Much love, DJ Snickers, Easy 606, DJ Cornball. You motherfuckers, man. Y'all making it happen right here in the underground, man. Y'all stay tuned for the next show. It's going to be good.
Hell yeah, fam. Everyone tune in Monday. We'll be interviewing Reedy J, a local here in Kentucky. I actually met on Psychopathic Radio last night. Small world, same town. But everyone have a good night. Whoop whoop.